Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He gets big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Elects to cross. Abiati claims it, safe hands. Plays the return pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Back into the middle. Nice sequence of passes, this. Chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter.
Takes a shot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Quarter of an hour played. And it's Cruyff. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through, so back it comes. Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Over to the left. Platini. Well, that has not gone well. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cruyff. Zanetti. The net, he's got all. They've done it! And they get themselves in front! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's a sharp little ball here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otto puts them all in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Zanetti. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. Threads one in. He's onside. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Cruyff. Engages and forces him off the ball. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Showing great feet there. Ronaldo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's shifting through the chance! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, he got that all wrong.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zanetti crosses. Platini is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Otto has created one goal already. Neymar. Messi. Oh, that's neat. That is good strength.
Has been indicated.
Cruyff. And it's Michel Platini. That's good running with the ball. Well seen, saw that. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
And we are back on the way. Terrific header! It's a loose ball. It is a corner. Xabi Alonso gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cruyff running with the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving through the middle. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Defending of the desperate variety.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a shade optimistic. Neymar. And the through ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's put paid to a promising move. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. Pullet is herring after that one. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great defending, strong and determined. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Not the most convincing of passes. Cruyff. Edmilson. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Well, that pass isn't the best. Driving forward. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better.
Coming on the field, number
Cantona.
21.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 8, Gerrard.
Cannavaro. Baresi. And here's Hullet. Now it's Messi. Hullet. Platini. Neymar. Great vision. Neymar receives it in a wide position. And he's gone backward here. Nicely weighted ball. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Cantona stands tall and stands strong. Gerrard. Ibrahimovic. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And time is up. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player.
Big chance! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar, he has found the way through. It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now that looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chouameni gets it clear. Now it's Bebeto. And here's Valverde. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Can he finish? And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Tries to play it through. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar on a charge down the left. Platini. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Milan with the corner. They're first. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. Defending of the desperate variety.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bebeto. Platini. Now it's Shevchenko. And that's gone loose. Great vision. Valverde. That is a brilliant interception. And that could set him on his way. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Platini! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Valverde. That's a good ball out wide. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Shevchenko. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Shevchenko. Now the ball in. Van der Ven can get it clear. Bebeto. Rijkaard makes the interception. It's a really well-measured ball. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi, and he's managed to get free. And he's there to get it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Can he get it through?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Tonali. Looking to play him in. Platini. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Platini.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Bebeto. And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game. And it's easier said than done, as we know.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Saliba deals with that comfortably. Knocks it into space. He's through here. Good ball, good take. Platini. Now it's Shevchenko. Foot in. And it's Valverde. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Shevchenko. Chance here to counter. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name, engages and forces him off the ball. He's on it, can he get away? That's a good ball. He's had a shot!
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Thuram.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zanetti picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away! Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And claimed it back swiftly. Threads one in. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde. Now this could be a chance. And the shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Showing great feet there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rijkaard. Ploughing through the middle. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Neymar, looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. He's found the way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. Platini.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He is through here. Could go all the way here. Shevchenko. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's Shevchenko. Just eases him off the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bebeto. And it's Messi. Driving forward. He's picked his way through. Bebeto.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And he's running through. Can he... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's that. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here. Simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Well, clearly, Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half... Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Hoeneß caresses it through. And here's Gullit. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Fires it in low. Chance, surely! There it is! First blood drawn. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cruyff takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's the chance to counter. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nicely shaped ball, and there's green grass ahead of him. Tries to get it clear. Shevchenko.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side...
Best! Terrific save by Abbiati. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Rijkaard. Out to the left it goes. And he's in on goal. Picked it. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's off and running. Makaleli. Makaleli conjures time and space where few can. Rijkaard. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Neymar. Platini. Makaleli does really well to win the ball there. He shifted it to the flank. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Deftly away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Messi. Platini. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Can he finish? Goal! again in a trice, and they are soaring. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve.
And he shoots!
Quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Oh,
recupero.
denied brilliantly!
Best actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Neymar. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. No, he refuses to take the bait. Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Gets into some space. And the keeper beats it away. Played out wide. Hangs in a cross. Mbappe. Now Cruyff. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played down the flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cruyff goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Corner number 3 coming up. Cleared without hesitation. That's tidy. And that has sent him sprawling. Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Skims one in. Neymar. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He is through here. Hernes. Real chance! Well timed, excellent interception. Hernes. And here's Yamal. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Takes a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Abbiati claims comfortably. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kaká cuts it out. Kaká charging forward, the ball at his feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now, can he find a finish? And the shot!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Sostituito con il numero 9.
Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. There's the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's good running with the ball. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So now the difference is 3. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
Here's a chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
The final 5 minutes. This looks promising. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Neymar. Oh, this is a great position. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Has a shot! Terrific save by Abiat. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Looking for a runner. Chips it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
Well, there is some activity
Numero
down on the
10.
touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 22. Il numero 7.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. He's picked his way through. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. It appears to be... Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. Threads one in. Shevchenko. Milan are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out wide and centrally. He really is such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, of course he is, and he'll be putting in a few teasing crosses as well, I imagine.
Yeah, and he's an extraordinary player, easily one of the best in his position.
And it's Azar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cleared away. Shevchenko. Neymar. Looking for the run. And the finish! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Great run on the overlap here. Messi. Pull it. Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar. And he's on his... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan big header! He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now it's Batistuta. Maldini does well to get it back. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Albert Ferrer. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot, surely! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have...
Neymar! Milan have their second corner now. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Platini! Platini! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Crosses it in. Azar. More and more pressure on the ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, this looks sharp. And he's managed to get free. Busquets. And it's Zanetti. And it's Serginho. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now here's the... He gets big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's Busquets.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Knocks it out wide. Cross to the back post.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. He's had a shot! That's another chance! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, it's a great ball here. Shot could be on. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Neymar. So what can they make of this? He's through here. And this is Shevchenko. And it's claimed by the keeper. Milan are looking to break at pace. Jordi Alba, who does have an assist to his name. Jordi Alba goes on a charge down the left. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Oh, good spread. Crossed in once more. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And Messi! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He's got away. Nicely weighted ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great ball, and he's in here. He has found the way through. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Shevchenko. Picked out brilliantly. He's got tall. They've scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. He has a look up. And climbs up big. He's scored. There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And one more try! And that is faded wide.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Numero 27. Lascia il campo per il numero 19.
Bale. Howson. And here's Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! He's put it wide.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
Milan making another change here.
Bale. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20. Drogba.
Nicely spread.
Il numero 9.
Played back in.
Messi.
And this is Hullet. And he's certainly onside here. Milan have their third corner. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Good ball over the top. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And no, that was never going to make it. Platini. Neymar looking to add to his goal. And it's Drogba. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Il quarto uomo indica
And here's
4
Jordi
minuti di
Alba.
recupero.
And he's gone backward. He's going for goal! And that is a routine catch.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Strong running down that left flank. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. In with the challenge.
Whatever happens, that's...
And that is that. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish having pulverized. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois.
It's a mighty effort! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Van de Ven, all the way back. And the keeper's given it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Gets into some space, and it's played in here. That's really well cleared. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Platini, and the through ball. He is through here. Mike goes for a shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Played out towards the right wing. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we have our very first corner. Shapes the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko has it out wide and in space. He's got tall. Oh, it rattles the bar. No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Monaco are looking to go forward now. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Platini. And he's intervened well there. That's going to go a long way. Now, can they get him away? Platinum. Decent chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Rijkaard. Hakimi. Can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, easy pickings there. Dembele. Pirlo. Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Shevchenko. Now he's got space here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Maldini. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Dembele. Cleared away. Neymar.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Oh, that's a key interception. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Dembele. Ball played for Dembele. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the first half is done. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we are already promptly back underway. Look at this, and Shevchenko! Keeper's not concerned by that. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Hullet. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Olise. That's the throw. Olise. Olise is fouled. Van de Ven. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. He's one-on-one. He's having a shot. And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's miss. Here's a chance. Maldini. Looking for a runner.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pull it! Oh, it's come loose. Hakimi.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated? Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Zola. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. No, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Howson attempts a clearance. Corner number 3 coming up. Cantona with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cantona. There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! Thuram. Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Pirlo. And here's Cantona. And the ball's come loose here. Platini.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Good ball over the top. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Zola. Zola ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has a look up. Neymar plays it in. Only partially clear. He has found the way through. And this is Messi. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's in on, takes a shot! Oh, what? And another try! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Monaco playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Closing in on goal. Shoots! He's scored! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And here's Shevchenko. Olise. Rijkaard. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Dembele. Olise. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, there's a probing ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zola. Zola. And he's had a hit! And that has faded wide.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
Not
di
too much
recupero.
more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Pirlo. Can he spark a counter here? Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Maldini. And the referee brings it to a close. Milan really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Fernandez gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Ah, he's given it away. Paredes. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Luis Enrique could try cutting inside here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Martinez! He can get that clear.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Shevchenko! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And France are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's in on goal. Luis Enrique really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, what has happened here? Big chance, corner. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Messi, and he plays one through. Messi receives it in a wide position. And they're quick to get it back. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's quick to get it clear again. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Neymar. He's being urged. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Fernandez. France are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Oh, what a climb! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Now it's Enrique, Alexander-Arnold, Fernandez. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Paredes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Martinez. And it's Michel Platini. Platini. Oh, this is a terrific run. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Shevchenko. Neymar. He's found a way through. Neymar's cross.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
De Paul. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Distributed tidily. Luis Enrique. And he's managed to get free. Shot a goal! It's in! Argentina are level. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
France have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Messi. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. It's a threatening ball. And this is Shevchenko.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Messi. And it's hoisted clear. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Fernandez. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's picked his way through. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Tries to get it clear. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's a goal kick. Spread it left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he get on the end of this? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Martinez is onto this. Platini. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's found a way past. He has found the way through. And he welcomes it in. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He has a look up. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Neymar. Shevchenko. And it's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, oh, he's been caught on it here. Romero with the clearance. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Oh, that's well spotted.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Platini. Platini gets through on his... Decent chance! Sticks it away! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is a crunching tackle.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
It's their second corner of the game.
numéro 17. À leur place, le numéro 9. Le
That's
numéro
just playing it
22.
safe and simple.
Rijkaard.
Temps
Well,
additionnel.
the defence
3
just
minutes.
about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And there's green grass ahead of him. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. He is through here. He's come in hard. And the referee brings it to a close.
Chers spectateurs,
Perfect result, perfect Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And there's the shot! And it's Neymar. Look at the space here. Oh, well played. Bellingham. That's a sharp pass. Rudiger. Can he get on the end of this? Platini. Shot at Shevchenko! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of
Bullet! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
I just don't know what was on his mind there.
And he can clear it away. Nicely aimed pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
France with the corner. They're first. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply. What shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Shevchenko. He could be in here. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! Oh, crossbar! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Guardiola could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Aimed beyond the defence. He is through here. Takes aim and crosses. Just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's found a way through. Shevchenko goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Messi, and Messi! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Hullet. Chance, surely! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
France are having a ball here. Platini! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Neymar, he's shifting through the gear, and he shoots! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again, in double quick time.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Platini ploughing through the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that one is having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And claimed it back swiftly. And that's not going to reach. Yamal.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And he's in on goal. He might be. There's the shot. It's there. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
All right, Shevchenko. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now, can he find a finish? Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. Oh, he's been caught napping. Lovely feet. Neymar. And a chance! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. France presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
France really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Neymar. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. So what can they make of this? Tries to pass it through. And this is Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Picked out and Hullet! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save.
Hullet really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. France have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Shevchenko is eyeing up his options in the middle. Big header! Oh, denied at the last. France have their third corner. Oh, he's been shot at goal! Sticks it away! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Another episode of this age-old... And Shevchenko! Hullet, can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
France penetrate first. Chance, surely! Ruben Neves. Raul. And this is Hullet. Shot chance! They've done it! 2, and we've barely begun here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front.
He's having a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Platini! Rijkaard proves too strong. And this is Shevchenko, looking for options for... And Shevchenko! Goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. France are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
France are looking to go forward now. And he's through and all alone! Decent chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And this is Hullet. Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Back into the middle. And this is Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And he skips past his man.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move.
A header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Platini. Good purposeful running this. And it's Shevchenko. They're urging him to shoot. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar. Plenty to aim at here. He's shifting through the gears here. Crosses it. It's a mighty... And it's hit the woodwork and out. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Neymar tries to play it through. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, and the finish! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Neymar. Oh, this is a very good run. Neymar! They want to be quick to recover this.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Platini. Now it's Shevchenko. He could be in here. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising. Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! A finish of true class! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That was beautiful. Something close to genius. And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. France are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So we're just settling back into this second half. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Hullet. Platini.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ruben Neves. Oh, no joy this time. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And here's Hullet. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Ruben Neves. Nicely spread. Alexander-Arnold gets a good foot in there. Shevchenko. And he's cut it out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
De Jong did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And a chance! Corner number 2 then.
Changement en cours.
Brilliantly cut out. Ruben Neves with the clearance. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Raul. Haaland goes steaming forward. Now it's Hullet. Platini. Neymar. Oh, super ball. Shoots! Raul. Not the most accurate pass. Messi. Some resolute defending there. Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Neymar. Haaland, distributed tidily. Now what about a counter-attack? Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? He's in a great position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Messi.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11. À sa place, le numéro 9.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Hullet. Goes for a shot! Guardiola.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's Messi! And he's missed it.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 17.
So there's going to be another change here.
À leur place, le numéro 22. Le numéro 14. Kaka.
Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. France will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He won't be happy with that one. Cross needs to be good. Spain with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Spain have their second corner now. Header comes in! No, that's just wide. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Raul. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We have already started here. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Shevchenko. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin, one of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. Goes for a shot, and he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Crossed in again. And he's there to get it away. Borussia Dortmund have reclaimed it. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Neymar. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So what can they conjure from this one? In towards the back. He's got tall. Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a real chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look...
And the shot! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found a way through. Takes aim and crosses. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Knocks it into space. And he shoots! Now this could be a chance. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Neymar. Thuram calmly anticipates. Rosicky. Rosicky going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Now that's well seen too. And it's Rosicki. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Shevchenko. So what can they make of this? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. He's away. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Van der Sar, in the context of the game, he must save it.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it.
Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. And it's Hullet. Ah, that's a super piece of goalkeeping.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chance here to counter. Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Kagawa. Looking to play him in. Hullet might just make this. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. The ball has bounced loose now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's half-time here. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Borussia Dortmund utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Neymar tries a shot! He scores! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's had a shot! They've scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Borussia Dortmund playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Driving from Platini! Oh, fantastic from Platini! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Could try cutting inside here. And it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And it's Shevchenko. Stood up well to him there. Royce. That's an imaginative pass. He won't be happy with that one. Rosicki. Steep. It's Rosicki! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's gone loose. And it's Lahm. Picked out brilliantly. He gets big, and it's come back out to him. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Brzezinski. Oh, good spread. Messi. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Great vision. And this is Royce. Shoots! Really well taken goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Shot, surely! Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's picked it up out wide. Pings in across. Oh, what a... sticks it away! Now, can they get him away? Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Driving on and making good progress. Big chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pull it, and one more try! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Platini. Now it's Platini. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund can make their change now with a break in play. Cruyff coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Can he get it through? Played into space out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Platini. Coming on to replace him.
Great chance!
Number 7.
Out of play for a goal kick. Maldini picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, super find. And he's on his way! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. Van der Sar looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. Neymar gets into a good position. Nicely shaped ball. And they can counter here. Koller. And it's Brandt. And he's intervened well there. Brandt. Out towards the flank. Can he get on the end of this?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Koller. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Referee has just said play on. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
We would like to inform you that
Any reflections
CCTV
on what you've
is
seen,
now in
Jim?
operation
Well, the look
for
on the
your
manager's
safety.
face says it all. He knows.
Thank you.